Yes, Matador, I didn't know if you could hear your own intro because you started talking over it as well.
Well, I was breathing.
What you eating there, a giant persimmon?
Hey, did you know
Well, that was pretty loud.
I read...
What are you pulling?
Did you know that persimmon seeds...
You know you're on camera with your
No,
hands
not
down.
persimmons, it's another fruit. Their seeds are good for ailments. You can get them dried, but you have to get them on the internet.
What are you doing with your hand down your pants?
Apricot seeds. My little hairs is itching on my stomach and stuff.
Hey, show me, where's your, do you have a patch where that hole's in your chest?
Yeah, I tore that. It was right here. They went and stabbed me right there.
That looks like a nipple.
Well, I got two of them. See, there's one there and one there. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And then this little dark spot is where they went and stabbed me.
Oh, it's all bruised up.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, remind me not to do that
And they
again.
put a catheter in there. And,
Capador.
A catheter, and then they took all of the fluids out.
Oh, a catheter.
That's why I lost so much weight, because they drained out all my body fluids. Now I got to get some more put back in there.
Have you decided to quit smoking yet since you lost your lungs?
Well, it's a slow process to quit. I just don't want to go cold turkey. So I smoke at least one a day. One a day is enough, and that's mostly after I eat. And I just kind of just slip into it, and I'll burn one. So I'm not going to go cold turkey. I'm just doing it natural. But I'm taking control of my memoirs, and that's slow down. Just bring it to a complete stop by, doing a couple a day. So that's where I'm at now, home improvement. At least a couple a day. And you'll be surprised.
A couple of cigarettes or a couple of packs?
Now listen, home plank. What I mean is you'll wake up in the morning, you'll find yourself with extra change. I woke up this morning with a pocket full of change. I said,
why, because you didn't buy cigarettes?
Because I didn't buy any smokes. I mean, it's enough that I went and filled up a little jar of vitamin C's with this change that's been accumulating from not buying smokes. And that's what I like. When you can wake up and say, where'd all this change come? I ain't been to no store. Yeah, of course not, dummy. That's where you hadn't been smoking.
So where's the change coming from, though?
Not buying cigarettes.
So you only bought cigarettes with change. You never used a greenback.
No, I hadn't smoked any cigarettes, home niece. I'm not smoking anymore. I got a pack before I was crucified, and I've been using that.
Take them into the hospital?
No, I didn't take them to the hospital, but I come back. My son has found them, and he had, needless to say, he had took them all to the hoop. And I couldn't find them. So I've been going cold turkey for a couple of weeks. And believe me, I feel good. The pain is minimum. And that's why I want the peoples to come together in the morning and use another way of getting up in the morning. And we're going to share the Superman technique. And we're going to get our vitality together. And it works. What's good for the goose sometimes isn't good for the gander. But anyway... we're going to working on, find someone that you admire, someone you're thinking about, and go to that Superman technique. While you're laying on your back, stretch them arms and move them fingers. And okay, we're going to get up tomorrow. We're going to be full of vitality. Mm-hmm. And we're going to love it. You're going to love it. We're going to have vitality tomorrow, but without you, we're no good. So we have to work together as a team. Home skillet. Okay.
So when was the last cigarette you had?
I'm not going to let you get into my business because I think this was wrong right now, that you always putting your nose in somebody's business. It's a wonder you ain't got a Band-Aid on your nose for meddling so much. But to be perfectly honest, I had one last Friday.
That was, so you went the whole weekend without a cigarette?
Yeah, when you're in pain, you don't think about nothing like a cigarette. Excuse me. You don't think about a cigarette. I mean, believe me, when you got your back against the wall.
You know what, though? You could do a trick. You could inhale that cigarette and then cover your face and blow and watch it come out and scare people when it comes out of your nipple.
Oh, that would hurt.
I know, but you've got
But
that
you
hole
take
there.
enough of them pain pills, you probably could do that. But, see, I've cut my pain pill usage down because they said you can get addicted on them. Mm-hmm. So, first I get addicted. So I only put up with 2 hours a day. That's where I go cold turkey without a pain pill. And I take the crucifixion then. That's when I'm getting hijacked or getting crucified. Feel like they got spears in your sides.
That was before the
constipation. A spear juking you in the side or in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I put up with that for at least a couple of hours. And then when I take me this extra strength Tylenol, that it goes direct to the pain, and it helps a lot.
The reason I was asking, Mador, I noticed there was a big ad in the paper, and it says in announcements in the Chattanooga paper, and it says, "Attention, African American smokers."
Who you calling African?
American.
Okay.
We could just call it AA. African Americans.
All right, then.
What should I call it? Negroes?
Yes, I'd rather be called a colored dude.
Okay, attention, colored dude smokers.
All right.
The University of Florida is recruiting for a nationwide quit smoking study.
All right.
You may be compensated. You know what that means?
Is that right? You gonna get paid to
It
quit?
means you can't go to the bathroom for a long time.
Yeah, but it constipates you.
Mm-hmm. And it says call for or visit ufsmokingstudy.com. So let's call this number and see if we can get you to ask questions about how you can get in this, how much money you're going to make by quitting smoking.
Be complicated.
And then what you could do is you could just write them in every night and say, I didn't smoke. I promise. How much you going to give me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Let's see if we can come up with another technique.
Where's my telephone? Holmes plank.
All right.
Right there.
There we go. There you go.
No, don't reach too far. I'll get it.
All right. Well, I can't because you can only reach so far when you got a knife in your back.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you have a lung puncture.
Yeah, it's just like having a knife in your back.
Mador, I want you to talk to these folks about the African Americans and it's how to stop. And why is somebody putting on a thing just to make black people quit smoking? What about, are they wanting white people to die?
They got Caucasian Afro-Americans. They got white Caucasians.
It's
and
the
then they
African
have brown
American quit
Caucasians.
smoking, though.
They have Caucasian that's gray.
UF Smoking Lab and Clinic. This is Tia.
Yes. Hey, Kia.
Hi. Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Okay. Could you tell me a little bit more about this Afro-American smokers announcement?
About the smoking study?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. So the main thing, the study is testing a behavioral treatment designed to help you quit smoking. And the main thing you're asked to do is submit video recordings of yourself blowing into a carbon monoxide monitor each day.
Whoa. Now we have to do what?
It's a carbon monoxide monitor is similar to a breathalyzer.
Oh, okay.
And it just measures your recent smoking activity. I know it sounds a little scary, but it's not anything. It's not a big deal.
But do we have to buy this monitor to let us know how much nicotine we're inhaling or something?
You don't have to borrow the monitor. Actually, the monitor and a web camera are loaned to you, and the video that you take of yourself making one of these readings on the monitor only takes a couple minutes to submit. And so basically when you blow into the monitor, it'll give you a reading in parts per million of carbon monoxide, and anything above 4, if that number on there is above a 4, that means you've been smoking in the past 8 hours.
Oh. Okay. Hey, Tia, this is Fro Daddy.
Tia?
I'm Matador's sidekick. We're calling you live on our little radio show up in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Oh.
We're just a little bitty radio station. I happened to see that ad in there. And Matador, he smokes, so he just got out of the hospital and had to have a lung
hysterectomy,
a lung drain, and all this, and he's still smoking. And I said, Matador, this is what you need. It's an African American non-smoking campaign, and he's already got one of those breathalyzers in his car. You know that he can't drive it unless he blows in it from drinking. So I wonder if he could use that machine to see if he's smoking, or would he have to?
Oh. Well, the study is all online, and there's a website available at ufsmokingstudy.com, and you can see what the study is all about.
Oh, okay.
And they would send me one of these little units, to let me know how much I'm inhaling and stuff.
The study, if you meet the enrollment criteria, so you have to qualify for the study, then the monitor is sent to you once you do some other just other things that we have to do with you in order to enroll.
But you have to show them that we are interested in taking this program. And for one, it's going to be a serious thing. It's not a joke. It's a serious thing to let the people know that you're trying to quit, and just to help people quit, isn't it?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Well, I thought maybe it's some sort of test to figure out how smoking affected non-Caucasian people versus Caucasian, because it just says African American only. You know.
Well, does this work for Caucasian people too? Because their nose are a little longer than.
The study is for everybody. The study is for everybody. Yeah. We are just looking to get more minority participation.
Oh, I see. Because see, Matador, he smokes.
For everybody.
Well, he smokes a lot of weed and cigarettes. So would that interfere with the cigarette study?
I can't.
Well, you can't smoke
at
all. You
I can't comment on that, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But they say that you can.
You know
take,
where he's coming from.
Yeah, they say that you can take it's called poppy seeds. It comes from apricots, and you can take 4 of them, and you can completely quit smoking completely. But your program is going to be a little different. This is a survey that you're going to have to go through, and it's going to take a while. And by the time we get to the end of this survey, you'll be more than glad to quit, because it's going to keep your mind quite occupied, I'd say.
I guess so. I've never heard of that poppy seed thing.
Yes, it's some good stuff.
Okay.
It's just dried seeds from apricots.
Oh,
You can only get it over on the internet.
I see.
They say that you can use persimmon seeds, but so far it's not as good as the other ones.
Okay.
Okay, and this program here, you got it here. This is a great announcement for someone that really wants to quit, but they're gonna have to qualify to get the instruments that it takes, and you have to send in your test results on it. If not, I guess they can take the little breathalyzer back from you.
Oh, you don't get the machine until you qualify for the study by doing some questions online.
Okay, and then you get that breathalyzer to see how well you're coming along, which is pretty good. Okay, but by the time they get to where they're going, they probably won't need that breathalyzer.
Maybe.
Well, listen, it has been so real, and thanks for capturing our attention and let us know that we're not alone in trying to quit smoking.
Oh, certainly not. There are a lot of resources available.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Tia, thank you so much then.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Tia. Are you going to use the Superman technique in the morning?
I might. I don't
Try
get
it.
up that quick.
Well, you don't have. You
I
can
gotta
come.
kind of roll around.
Oh, you one of those rollover rovers kind of get up.
Yeah, I got to check, make sure there's not a dog or cat under my foot when I get out of bed, and then I got to find my sweatshirt because it's cold.
And your
then
lampshades, you
and
can
then I
make sure.
shuffle.
Yeah.
I shuffle to the bathroom. I got to make sure there's nothing in the way, or I'll trip over it. So I shuffle, and then I urinate.
Well, you're just
usually
going
at the
to
same
roll
time.
over out of the bed, but you got to make sure that you won't have any objects that you could hit your head on or something like that, or even.
Sometimes it's hard for me to roll over. It's like I have this built-in innate human part of my body that keeps me from falling out of bed.
Okay. Well, what about when you were trying to get up and you try that rollover rover? Is it possible that you could hit your head on the corner of that nightstand? Do you put anything on that nightstand
Just a cup of water in my sound machine.
that's on the edge?
And a lot of times I'll just put my cat there because of my head. He's so soft and fluffy.
Well, have you ever thought about taking some duct tape or something and a towel and put it on the edge of that nightstand where you want not the bark, the bark off your head or something like that?
No,
No, I wouldn't call it wooden-headed or nothing like that. Just
No,
where you
just
won't
the
knock
cat.
the bark or
the
loose.
cat seems to work fine. I mean, and he doesn't care.
Okay.
I mean, it's one bam and he's up and gone, and I'm good.
Okay.
But and then I have to shuffle into the bathroom, and it's getting cold, and I have trouble finding my I need some more little shoes.
It is getting colder,
I
isn't
need
it?
those shoes with that fur in them,
Yes, they are so nice, aren't they?
the boots and the fur.
Right. I had some that was made
Looking
like
like
gorilla
her.
feet. They was made, and they were so furry on the inside, and someone liked them so much that they
took
them.
That's the Dr. Klepto.
Yeah, well, you know. But anyway.
What you should do is catch 2 rabbits out there beside your field there, and just gut them and then turn them inside out and wear that soft fur against your feet.
So you getting tired of getting up getting chicken's foot, huh? Or is it crow's foot? Where your foot just curl up from try to stay your feet off the coldness on the floor?
Yeah, I walk on just my large toe and the very back of my heel. I call it the fro foot.
Well, in the morning, we want you to try this Superman technique of getting up in the
I
morning.
can't. I'm scared I'll have a heart attack if I
No,
get up.
you don't want to be into this rollover rover. This week, we only want to try the Superman syndrome. Stretching in the morning and see if we can get up with full vitality.
I never thought of that, but I'll
Well, I never.
try to do it.
Yes.
Well, I can see why.
Okay.
Hey, Madora, you used to deal in be in the business of horses and race horses, and being over in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ad I saw in the paper, and the guy took out a little business card size ad here. It says show horses for sale.
Show horses.
And they've got names.
Are you kidding?
Generators Steamboat.
Well, that's not a
Accomplished show stallion. 8 years old, can canter.
Huh?
Can canter.
That's the name?
Annie's Gone Armed.
Well.
It's a broodmare out of Armed and Dangerous.
What a name.
Intimidator's Senorita. That's a mare out of Jose's Intimidator, out of Broodmare Above.
Well, you're crossing me up a little bit.
Mainly Dangerous Diva. It's a mare by Main Power and Broodmare Above.
Okay.
It says here called Jim McReynolds.
You got a horse called, hey, One Hoof.
And yeah.
Okay.
You can these horses are real show horses that have been listed in the Walking Horse Report.
Okay.
And you can check who their mother was and their dad, and who their bloodline. And
that was a sire of Prince Charles.
Apparently, Annie's Gone Armed has given up a lot of babies, baby horses.
And I'd say one of those mares, one of those little coats or mares, would sell for quite a bit of money.
Let's call and ask about Intimidator's Senorita and ask if it was the dad was Spanish.
Okay.
Was a Mexican.
That's a great name. Little Whoop.
Little Whoop.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you never heard a horse called Caucasian or the N-word for a horse, have you? Here comes the N-word horse running up the top. Hey, watch it, brother.
How about the Negotiator?
Okay, that sounds pretty interesting. Question mark.
Now, this guy's name is Jim McReynolds, so ask him about these. Ask him if he needs anybody to come over there and be a athletic boy. What do you call it? Exercise boy for these horses. And where can we maybe take them for a test drive?
Okay. Now,
you can take them out this weekend and play with them.
Well, these are not like race horses or nothing. These are show horses.
We just want to ride around.
Well, you want to see? Hello, we're calling about these beautiful show horses that you got going on here.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, you would like to ask them about these. What are these horses really worth when they come from a good breed? Sired by or.
They're walking horses.
Okay.
And they're out of Grand Champion walking horses.
A Grand Champion. Is that next to being a World Champion?
They're World Grand Champion.
Okay.
The fillies are one's out of Jose's Intimidator. And the other one's out of Main Power. He's a World Grand Champion.
Okay.
And the mare is out of Generators Armed and Dangerous, and he's a World Grand Champion.
Okay, and these horses, where did they go to have these nationals at? For these walking horses in Kentucky or?
No, they have them around here. They have out there Tri-State in Cleveland.
Okay.
They have them there, and they have in Shelbyville. They have the celebration over there once a year, and they have the. And
these horses are coming from all parts of the United States. Or do they come worldwide as well?
Yeah.
It's worldwide event?
Huh?
Is it worldwide? There be horses that would come from all over the world to participate in these horse shows and sales?
Well, no, just around here. The Tennessee walking horses. It's a big thing in Tennessee.
Right. Of course, me as an exercise boy, I always found these Tennessee walkers is quite beautiful, and the way that they're trained, I find it unique that they never break stride the way that they do. They just keep that same pace, and the tails are none of this is artificial. Most of that is the real bloodline that is showing of the horse. I'd say it's not no fake hair or anything. It's real, if I'm not mistaken. But I did read an article where they was going to ban some of the things that they was doing to some of these walkers to make them a walking horse.
Well, I think they're about to get that fixed. I believe they done pretty good at the celebration this year, and I think they're checking them and everything, and I think it's going to be all right.
Okay.
Years.
But a real walking horse is just natural. Maybe a little extra hair on it, but they got to where they was wanting to cut and go beyond the chemistry of it. And I think that's mostly what they was wanting to change about these beautiful horses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pro Daddy, is there anything else you'd like to ask?
So this is Jim McReynolds.
Yes.
Hey, well, yeah, this is Fro Daddy. I'm sidekick here with the Matador. We have a little live talk show here in Cleveland on Whoop Radio, and we were just randomly thought that'd be interesting. Matador used to work as a exercise boy over in Kentucky, and I said, hey, Matador, we need to see if Jim will just let us maybe take 2 of these little horses out and play with it for the weekend and test drive them. You know, if we like them, we could buy them on Monday maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
can you walk them?
One at the trainers.
Yeah.
He's a trainer. He's a show horse. He showed. He got 3rd place in the show at Chatsworth Saturday night.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's better than last.
Do they have Olympics for these kind of horses, show horses?
Say again.
Is it Olympics?
Really, no.
Okay. So.
They have the dressage and the jumping and stuff like that in the Olympics.
Okay, good. That's a wonderful thing. Yeah, I did notice the jumping, which is a beautiful sport also. But the walker is a lead in its own. It's a beautiful art that these horses performed. And long live the Tennessee Walker is what we like to say here at the Whoop Station. And it's been nice talking to you, sir, and I'm sure somebody benefited from it and learned a little something that they probably didn't know.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
All right, Fro Daddy, next page.
Next page, Matador.
Children concentrate in moving that
Matador,
saucer.
Did you hear about this jeweler down in Atlanta?
Uh-huh.
They're called, I believe it was D. Geller and Son.
Uh-huh.
If you go down there and buy a diamond,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like you're going to buy a diamond for your big splification. What do you call her?
Celebration, splifications. It's
Spongelica.
Yes, yeah.
If you if you spend at least $2,499, so basically $2,500 for you and me.
So that's $2,500.
$2,500. If you buy at least a diamond worth $2,500, you get a voucher for a free hunting rifle.
Oh, what kind? 20, 12, or a 14?
Whatever you want.
Is that right?
You get a free voucher. It says.
How much are you going to take off?
They don't take off any. What the hell? Something's moving in here. You buy a diamond, and they give you a little voucher, and you go down to the gun store, and you get a free gun.
Okay, you can't get no gun if you got a one of these misdemeanors of domestic violence. So you'll have to get your brother-in-law to get it for you.
No, not me. I'm going to get you to go.
Yeah.
I know I can't get one. But what I thought we'd do is let's call them up, and let's ask them if we can come down on Friday about 6:30 and write them a check for $2,500, get a diamond, and then we'll go buy us that gun.
Okay, and then we can.
They can hold that check till Monday.
Are we going to get our money back for buying the diamond? Can we take it back the
No,
following?
we're just going to write them a bad check anyway.
Well, that wouldn't work. Then you
Why
can't.
not?
Well, when they find out
They
that
won't
it's
know
no
till Monday
good.
or Tuesday till they cash it.
Well, that sounds like one of your great Caucasian schemes that you have.
Yeah, that's why we're going to go on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Then we're going to tell them we're going hunting on Saturday and Sunday. And
I don't think I want to play along with that game. Somehow I think we'll get caught in the act on that one.
why's that?
You're going to go down there and you want your money back and you ain't going to be able to get it back because
I
it's
don't
a
want
bad
my money
check.
back. I got me a free gun.
Well, it's a bad check that you wrote.
I know, but I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
They ain't getting none of my money.
I know. And then you're going to probably have it fixed for it's going to fall back on me. Anyway.
You got a checkbook, don't you?
Oh, the smell of those bananas smell good, don't they?
I don't see any.
You like cornflakes and bananas?
No.
All righty. Kids, put the bowls down.
Now you've been gone for 2 weeks, and we've been doing your show for 25 minutes, and you're already talking about smelling bananas and going.
Well,
to
it smells good to me. I guess
There's no bananas in here.
I smell bananas and cornflakes.
It might be your feet.
Oh no, it don't smell that good.
So your feet smell good.
All right.
So let's call this old jewelry store, man. These guys were on national television today for giving if you go down and buy a diamond, say you're gonna buy your wife a diamond for a birthday or anniversary or gonna get married and all that.
Mm.
And you could tell him you're wanting to get redo your vows with Spongelica. You know,
Yes.
like, because how long y'all been married? About 10 or 20 years?
Yes.
She's gained about, what, 50 pounds a year, so I figure, hell.
Now, she ain't gained. It's just her water count spreads a little bit. But she's
Oh.
still the same person.
Oh, you married her like that?
Yeah, I like her better. She's what you call a Spongelica, not a rib cricker. A rib crutcher. Well, you know what I'm
That
saying.
might be what's wrong with your lung.
Well,
She
you
probably
know.
rolled over on you one night, like
Well,
I
she
do my
probably
cat.
did, probably so.
I roll over on my cat, it's like, "Wah!"
Hey,
But I
nobody
guarantee you, though, when he bites you and scratches you, you will wake up and get off of it.
nothing like the Spongelica.
All right, Matador, let's call the Geller and Sons Jewelers.
Mm-hmm.
Geller and Son Jewelers in Atlanta. Now these guys have been on national television. They probably won't even take our call. But and then I'll introduce ourselves and what's going on. My sidekick's interested, and he goes hunting. And you get on there and say, talk about what kind of gun you're going to get and how much what's the cheapest you can spend. And I think it's $2,500. And then we'll tell them, can we come down? And then at the very end, just say, now you'll take a check, won't you? And we're going to be down there Friday about 6:30 p.m. Geller and Son. These guys made national news yesterday.
And this is all about.
It's a jewelry store.
Okay.
We're gonna write them a check.
Hello, together and Son. This is Bobby. Can I help you?
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Good.
You good? This is Fro Daddy. I'm calling you live on my little radio talk show up in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Okay.
And we were just wondering kind of where y'all are located and what y'all were doing with the gun. We got a lot of hunters up here in East Tennessee, and we might send them down your way to get that $2,500 diamond so I can get a free gun.
Well, that was a great promotion. It was a lot of fun. It's over now, unfortunately.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you had too many people show up. Now, are you one of the owners? Or?
No, he's not here at the moment.
Okay, well, I knew it was a Geller and Son. I thought maybe you're one of the owners. Okay, well, we had a lot of little old country bumpkin hunters up here saying, well, now, where's this place you're talking about? We need to get down there and get us a gun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with that. It was the first time we'd ever done a promotion like that.
Mhm.
But we'll be doing it again, I'm sure.
Okay. Oh, Bobby, what kind of gun did you give away? A 12 or a 20?
No, it was a hunting rifle.
Oh, right. Hunting.
Thompson Center hunting rifle with, I think they had some options of caliber from 223 to 300 or some other options even. But
Okay.
Well, we were hoping, see what we were going to do is see if it'd be all right to come down on Friday about closing and write a check.
yeah.
And just get the gun, and then you all wouldn't be able to catch that till about Monday, though, probably.
But you can't get engaged with a rifle, though. It's a diamond to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I
Be
mean,
hunting all by yourself. See?
we'd already have the diamond and the gun.
Oh.
Anyway, I guess we missed it.
Yes.
All right. I guess we'll check back about Valentine's and see if y'all decide to try it again.
Yeah, do that.
All right. Well, this is WOOP in Cleveland, Tennessee, and we're out.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Well, hell, Matador, we missed it. They, they just started that promotion, I think, yesterday, and they've already quit, Matador. So what does that tell you?
I don't know.
Tells you they bit off. They shouldn't have probably had such a good deal because too many people were going down there and buying a little old, writing them checks for $2,500 and getting them a free gun voucher and going and getting their gun, and then they're canceling payment on their check, and they had a diamond and a gun. Yep, Geller's probably on the road to Acapulco right now trying to hide his money.
Well, focus.
What you reading about over there? I know you're back in full form.
No, I was listening to some of my homies who's sitting at the table at this time. They asking questions on how to move that. It's because you're gifted on how, if you can't pick it up, you can slide it. The hand is quicker than the eye sometimes, so to speak. Concentrate, and we'll get back with you.
Right. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure it's interesting.
Well, I was talking to my grandkids, too. They know how to move objects. Yes.
They move them all right. They move them from your house to the pawn shop.
Well, you get the right idea. You're on the right page. It's
that right.
strange how they can move obstacles. They can really move them. This is a beautiful gift that you have here, son. And take care of that. Someday it's going to come in real handy for you.
You get that right.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Hey, Matador, I got you a. Tomorrow we're gonna call the. There's a place where you can go down coming up here on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Friday the 5th, and I'm gonna get you down there to. Have you ever rappelled?
Yeah, I have to repel you a lot of times when you get on my last 2 nerves. That's just when I cut everything off and then just kind of just get lost on something. Okay.
So you do repel me.
Yeah, I have to repel you. If I don't, I get hijacked.
Well, you can rappel
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
off of the SunTrust Bank building. It's a real tall building.
Mm-hmm.
You get up there and they just tie a rope around you and they throw you over the side.
And
You ever been in one of those positions?
No, not really, homie. Okay.
Any of your grandparents or their children?
Well, I've heard some talk about that, but I know that they were very tired and very sad that happened. Okay.
It's called Over the Edge, and it's they're doing a fundraiser for the Boy Scouts, and I know you love the Boy Scouts.
Yes, they are.
So we're going to call them tomorrow because they're already closed. I got the number here for tomorrow, but we're going to call them before they leave tomorrow and get you signed up for that with your little hiney. I know it won't be too hard on your lung. You got a week to get ready. I think you'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a big pig roasted. I'm going to try to get you in tomorrow.
Pig roast?
Yeah, but I'm afraid your wife won't be able to go.
Hmm.
Hey, do you remember the our friends that were at the? I didn't really have time to look around this year at the Foothills Country Fair because my band played and I was kind of busy. But remember the when we did the cookout last year at the Foothills Fair, we did our barbecue. Of course, our famous barbecue got us a trophy.
Yes.
And but the folks that own the alpaca farm, remember Susan and Peter Goodwin?
Yes. And
someone,
I think the Cliptos got my hat.
Really? You think
I hadn't
so?
seen it, and I don't know when.
Yeah, hey, I'm glad that I let you have the hat then.
Well, you're pretty fortunate. You don't have Cliptos to come around like I do.
Yeah. Well,
They can be your awful,
why you
your
have
best
guns.
friend or your worst nightmare.
you still got a BB gun, don't you?
Yeah, I've already got to the conclusion. Now, I looked on my little dinghy the other day and noticed that my chainsaw was missing.
Wow.
I had a little talk with someone. I wanted ever who did that to come forth and show their face.
I'm sure they will.
Moments later, I had a knock. And I went to the door, and guess who it was?
Klepto.
Some little Caucasian boys up the street. Yeah, and come to find out, they was the Cliptos in the hood. What do you think of that, homie?
I believe you're being a bigot.
No, I was beginning to be one, but I wasn't. Yes.
Look at that sweet little alpaca face.
Well, ain't that's got an afro. That's a nice beard he got in. There's some beautiful
Little
creatures.
chubby cheek
Beautiful creatures.
alpaca. Anyway, they're having an open house this weekend. It's National Alpaca Farm Days. Remember last year that is. Maybe if we call and we're real nice to Susan and Peter that they'll come back by and bring us another sample of their beautiful woven materials. They have the hats and the socks.
Socks. You got the socks.
Yeah, I wore those suckers for every day for a month and Sundays. And finally, one day I was standing there in my kitchen. I said, "Ooh, I must have stepped in some cold water. It is cold right here." Ooh.
Had a leak.
No, the whole bare heel was sticking out.
Well, I figured them little puppies done chewed them up.
Well, it gets thin when you're walking across a rough tile floor like I got, and I shuffle, you know, because I'm old, I'm feeble. and
I didn't
shuffle.
know that. I didn't know you was feeble
I
too.
slide. I like to slide like Michael Jackson when I go from one kitchen thing to the other, you know.
Well, you've been an entertainer and everything like you. I figure you know how to dance.
Well,
while
it's
you was
rough
getting
on
feeble.
nice woven material, I would think.
Oh, but this hat, I seen it. My son had it the last time I seen it, and I said, Alex, I don't want to lose this, so I got it and put it back in my back, and that's the last I seen it.
Well, I bet a rat got it.
Do you think he went in my backpack and got it?
No.
The answer is
Yes.
yes. Okay.
And yet, he's at home right now, taking things out of your cabinet and selling it to the neighbor,
Well, he wouldn't do nothing like that.
the Mexican neighbor,
Well,
for a pack of cigarettes.
I don't know what happened to my homies yesterday. Somebody was, they wasn't using weapons yesterday. There was a fight up by Vesey's.
What?
Yeah, there was a fighting.
You know, we went in. I told you I started to go by there Saturday, and I was afraid we'd get hijacked before I could get out of there.
Well, I was so happy that I didn't hear one gunshot. They was using the fist.
I was happy
like
too.
ordinary people.
Yeah, you can't trust people no more, though.
They like to shoot
And
people.
it's always some little dude like you that's got a problem with his height and thinks he
That
needs a
hurts.
gun.
You need to really quit that.
Well, he's taking a beating his whole life verbally.
So he gets mad, and I'm getting tired of getting whooped. All right.
So the first big boy that walks around, they think they got to shoot him.
Well, I'll just tell any little guy.
Now,
Like
even
me.
now, ain't it, mother?
Yeah. Well, you've been whooped this far. You just might have gone. If they ain't knocking your tooth out, don't worry about it. But when they get to knocking your tooth out, then you're going to have to learn to knock the tooth out, too.
Hey, Matador, let's call it, see if anybody, Peter
Concentrate.
or Susan up here, the good ones at the Alpaca Farm, Foster's Trail, and Alpaca Farm. And this weekend, it's National Alpaca Day, Saturday and Sunday. And let's go up there and see if they're going to be, they might be serving some grilled alpaca
Ooh.
or blackened alpaca
Ooh, pepper.
or a pepper steak alpaca.
Ooh, that sounds
Let's
so
call and
good.
see, let you ask if what kind of alpaca they'll be serving.
Well, you can't eat them. Is that what you're trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
say?
Oh, it's tender.
Those little chocolate ones look good, didn't
Mm-hmm. Like an old girl I used to know.
they? Yeah.
Little chubby cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. And they're gonna have petting zoo, and you could go up there and ride one around.
Well, have you ever taught anybody younger than you to use protection?
Nope.
You never told a child, son, when you start getting intimate with someone, you always use protection. If you don't have protection, then you have to make some.
Hi, thank you for calling Foster's Trail
Excuse
and
me.
Alpaca Farm and the Fuzzy Lily Alpaca Shop.
The fuzzy
We're
lily.
currently not available to take your call. Please leave a detailed message at the tone, and we will return
You
your
sound
call
like
as
you'd
soon as
like to
possible.
visit the
Thank
fuzzy
you.
lily.
Well, protection can be a cleaner's
Yes,
bag.
Susan. We're trying to
Handy
check in with
wax.
Susan and Peter. This is Fro Daddy and the Matador again on Whoop Radio. It's that time of the year. We missed you at the Foothills Fair this year. My band was playing, but last time we were doing the big giant Whoop smokeout, which, as a matter of fact, we got a trophy for our barbecue. We do appreciate it. Matador, the kleptomaniac's got his hat, and my tile floor done wore my socks out. So we were just going to see if you guys like to come in here and talk about your National Alpaca Farm Days coming up this weekend, and maybe bring a certificate or something to give away to our listeners or whatever you want to do. And maybe bring some of that sample, that alpaca jerky.
Yes,
Matador's gonna try that.
Yeah, and I just wonder if you have any other parts of the alpacas that's
Matador thinks it's
On the
very
deal.
edible, and he thought it'd be tender.
very nice.
And also he wants to ride one again.
They're too pretty to ride. They don't look like they can hold up
If
the
you got a
weight.
good healthy one, bring it with you, and we'll let people visit down here when you come to visit us at the Whoop Radio. Give us a call, 614-5553 tomorrow after 3 o'clock. Bye-bye. They're probably going to be mad because you were wanting to eat one.
Well, it's not. They were kind of pretty, wasn't they?
I think you were.
I bet you they wouldn't last long with a bunch of far-out Caucasians.
I was a
But,
li-
you know, some of
a-
them far-out Caucasians, them alpacas, them little sad eyes are going to even get settled.
I was a little more worried about you doing something else besides eating it.
Well, that's what I was talking about. You know how y'all little Caucasian children are sometimes. Very curious. You know, them eyes were sadder than said when
You're
I
like,
said,
oh, you so are pretty.
yeah. Wasn't long. It wasn't long. It wasn't long to pull a little alpaca and I got knocked up. Yeah.
Hey, Matador, they're having a Elks is having a golf tournament.
Is that right?
It's a 2-person slate shot. It's coming up at Chatta Valley, and hey, you can win a Lincoln MKL lease and a Rolex watch if you have a hole-in-one contest. I mean, if you get a hole-in-one. But you know what I was thinking? They've got all this information on here, but not one person in here anywhere to call to ask about if you wanted to like to donate to your time being a
Exercise.
caddy.
Caddy, I'll go.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be a good caddy.
Exercise.
So let's call and see if you can be a caddy for this tournament.
This is for a.
The Elks Golf Tournament coming up.
Okay.
Ask the Elks if you'd where you sign up to be a caddy, you'd like to donate time to be the caddy here.
How much does it pay?
Well, you'll get tips.
Tips? Oh no! I mean, the person are gonna have to give you.
Cleveland Elks Lodge Society, how can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. Do y'all still have caddies? Do y'all still hire caddies out there?
Do we still have what?
Caddies.
Caddies?
Yes, that's someone that carries the golf clubs for the guy to shoot.
Oh, okay. This is the Elks Lodge.
Oh, okay. Do y'all have them out there?
No, we don't have a golf course.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, excuse
Hey,
me.
Heidi.
Huh?
Hey, this is Fro Daddy down here on Whoop Radio. We're live on the air, and
Oh, God.
my
Every time.
my sidekick, the Matador, he's a little confused. He's had surgery, on his lung. He's got crabs in his lung. And Anyway, he was saying that how come it's always just Caucasians and they don't ever call like for the little black guy to be the caddy? And I said, well, let's call. I'm sure they'll let you come out and caddy.
They said you can win $10,000.
Plus, he wants to get a hole in one.
Oh, Lord.
Matador would be lucky to get a hole in anything.
Oh, good Lord.
That's $10,000 just for being a caddy. Ain't bad.
That's not bad. Over the Rolex, he could take the Rolex.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Is there anybody down there that knows about the golf tournament? If he could be a caddy in it coming up,
Dough ball.
is he there?
Yeah, you want to talk to him?
Sure.
Dough ball. It's Pro Daddy.
How come Doughball's down there at the Elks already, huh? How come
He's
he's
had
not
a
working late like
long
we are?
day. A long day. Oh, God.
He's trying to get out. I get him to the phone.
He's coming. Hang on 1 second.
All right, howdy.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
I don't know what to say to them. They're from the air.
Yo, Fro Daddy.
Yes. We
Hey,
were trying to find you.
Hey, Matador, we were just calling about this. Hello. Doe. Doughball.
Oop, he hung up.
No,
Doughball.
he didn't. There he is.
Yo, Fro
Yo,
Daddy.
Doughball, you got it on the wrong ear.
About the golf tournament.
Hey,
No.
Matador, we were calling about this Elks golf tournament. Had a big ad in the paper, but Matador was trying to figure out how to be a caddy in the golf tournament coming up.
Tell him he's got to get well first.
All right, because I don't have the strength to carry one, but I got a cart that can drag it.
Yeah, he can ride a cart.
Yeah. They can put you on the refreshment card.
That'll work,
No,
and then I can
that
see a
might
pig
be a
feet.
worse idea.
Pig feet.
There wouldn't be any beer left for the people making the turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know a whole lot about the golf tournament. I haven't been able to play it a couple of years, so I'm not involved.
Yeah, anyone can win. Matador just wants to win the hole-in-one. He wants $10,000 and a car and a Rolex.
One shot.
One shot.
One kill.
Just one shot.
If anybody can, I know
Matador
you can.
said it's a shotgun start. How many dove can he shoot?
Well, it is dove season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
As many as you can get in one blast.
That's coming up this Saturday. Matador, you're going to feel like doing it now. Doughball can get you in.
Okay. And this is the tournament that's going to be going on this Saturday.
Tournament. That's right.
Mhm.
The tournament.
This Saturday. That's going to be quite interesting. It's going to be a lot of people trying for that hole-in-one. And it's happened before. It's people that really has hit that
Well,
hole-in-one.
I happen to know a couple of guys that got a hole-in-one on a March of Dimes tournament in Cleveland a few years back and won
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 each.
Mercy.
I remember
something that big here.
Oh, Slag won one time, and old Matt Jenny won one time, didn't he?
That's right. The same year on the same hole.
Oh, was it? I couldn't remember. I remember Slag won. He didn't even buy me a beer.
Well, these guys still alive?
Oh, yeah. They're still kicking.
Okay.
Yeah, Matador Caucasians, when they win a lot of money, they don't go drink until they die.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just buy the whole house a drink.
Speaking of that, Doughball, we better let you go. I know you're busy and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Matador. I'm glad you're back on the radio.
Yeah, we're getting back to live here in a few minutes.
Well, that'll be good for you. That'll exercise that lung, talking a lot.
It sure will, Brother Stephen. We appreciate you, and we're going to let you go. You're free at last now.
Bye, Fro Daddy. Bye, Matador.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Heads up.
All right. All our friends down there at the Cleveland Elks Lodge. You know, I hope none of the elks get killed this year again during Christmas time.
What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah, crossing the street.
Yeah, every
I
time.
heard they would mess a car completely up.
It goes through the windshield.
Yes.
Bro Daddy, you're live.
Hey, Pro Daddy.
Hey.
I'm a member of the Elks Club, and the Elks Club is not until October, is it? October the 6th?
That's right.
Saturday?
That's right.
It's not this weekend, is it?
No, well, I meant, next Saturday.
Okay, you said this weekend. This weekend, however, they're having a yard sale for to raise funds for the college students, and it's at the Bradley Industrial Warehouse on 20th Street.
A warehouse?
All right.
Yes, the 20th Street where the old Harmon College used to have a chair factory out there. And Dennis Stafford is the plant manager out there. And we'd like to invite everybody to come out and shop at Elks Club.
Rummage sale. Yard sale.
The yard sale for the Elks Club, yes.
Indoor yard sale this
And
Saturday.
they'll have a little bit of everything, huh?
Say what now?
They're going to have a little bit of everything
Well, I don't know about everything. You know, I don't know what you think everything is there at Matador.
from A to Z, from
Well,
cars,
he needs everything because he's been everything.
cars, horses, mules, wagons.
babies.
I've heard some of the stuff you think is everything, so that's scary.
We won't go that deep
Well,
then.
let's see. He needs a car.
Yep, we got that.
He needs
Several cars.
He needs some weed eaters
There's
and
gonna be several
lawnmowers
cars.
and bicycles and everything else that's been stolen
Yeah,
this
those
year.
weed eaters would be a hot commodity.
Chainsaws.
If he'd watch his SpongeBob taking care of Spongelica while he's gone, he wouldn't have so much stuff stolen.
Yeah, I miss my Spongelica. Last night I woke up sweating. I was missing her so bad.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
$8 a person.
$8.
Select shot. Shotgun start means that everybody starts at the same time on a different hole, and they're giving away the car and the Rolex and about $10,000 in prizes. And we'd like to see every swinging human come out there and play golf.
Mandor, you're a swinging human.
No, I never tried that game but once. I mean, that was in high
Hey,
school.
who's this calling in?
This is Dennis Stafford.
Well, hello,
Mr.
Dennis Stafford.
Yeah, I just wondered if you could take your bow out there.
You've tried it twice there, Matador.
Uh-huh.
The first and the last, I'd say.
Well, you got a point there, but I wouldn't mind taking a swing. at
Matador will just meet everybody at the 19th hole.
That's a nice piece of change.
I'll have clubs for you if you'll come out there. I'll have some sawed off at your size.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, because, I had to shoot with y'all guys. I have one of these big old sticks. I had to get on top of something to swing.
You're in your dreams, you got a big stick. I know better.
All right.
Hey, anyway, Daddy, and Matador, appreciate you putting that on Air Force, and we'd like to have everybody come out October the 6th. But be sure to come by this weekend at the Bradley Industrial Warehouse, 3075 20th Street, Northeast, the big, large building on the left before you cross the railroad track.
3075?
3075 20th Street.
Okay, that's a good run for the money. And make sure we don't forget this, so call in later on and let us hit us again with this. It's a yard sale that you're going to have at on 20th Street at number 3075.
Yeah, 3075 20th Street.
Okay.
Man, the Matador.
All right, and that'll work, too. It's a lot of good stuff.
Yes, sir.
All right there, brother.
See you guys.
All right,
Bye-bye.
thanks a lot.
Well, he's calling in, taking advantage of us, ribbling the Elks to get us more information. And I was sitting there thinking, there's something about the 6th. I was thinking, is this weekend? But
Well, you know how to shoot golf, don't you?
I hadn't played golf in years.
But you know how to hold a stick.
Oh, I can swing a big stick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you...
Are you getting ready to throw up?
No, it means that my medication is wearing off. It's beginning to get...
You're acting like that guy Reeves that broke his neck, and he had that thing he has to take a breath every just to keep talking.
Well, they'd give me this thing to put over your nose where you could breathe better.
What, a clothespin?
No, when I was in the hospital.
Oh, oxygen.
Yeah, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm. Of course, your son was blowing weed in it for you.
Well, it probably was, knowing that one.
When you went to sleep, he stuck a joint in the end of that.
Yeah, and then watch me and laugh about it. I said, why do y'all do your little daddy?
I was up there. Did you eat that whole bag of M&Ms that I gave you when you woke
believe
up?
it or not, they're laying in the center of my bed right now.
I'll guarantee you they're gone right now.
No, well, you might have a point there. Well, what about a bacon and tomato sandwich? That sounds pretty
Well,
good.
that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yes, mhm.
Well, don't keep your hands out of your pants.
Well, it's
Hey,
getting
Matador,
close to
speaking of
pit feet season.
Speaking of shooting a good golf game or shooting a birdie, how about the turkey and ham shoot going on at the Taylor's Ruritan?
Okay.
That's this Saturday. It started this Saturday, but it goes every Saturday through November 17th.
Mm-hmm.
So you missed the first one, but you can go this Saturday, the next Saturday. You gonna be ready to shoot a shotgun?
Yeah, let
Think you can shoot one?
me hang with you.
Well, let's call up. It says here you can call Denise or Kathy. Let's call Denise real quick and ask her. They're gonna have turkeys and little pigs,
Ham.
and it's whichever one you shoot. And it's like a one of those carnivals things. Where the little things go back and forth, and you shoot them with the little pellet gun. They, the bear stands up and growls.
I think that they got a little small target about the size of a walnut. That's about 50 yards, and you got to be able to shoot it.
No, it says here it's a turkey and ham shoot. So you get
that's what you win.
You shoot the.
See, you're trying to
put live
scramble my
turkeys
mind.
out there.
See, I was trying
You
to
have a
straighten
little
my
pig.
mind up. Now you done mentally disturbed it again.
Here, call and ask her.
Well, what is a ham
This is
shoot?
Denise.
That's where you can win a ham or you can win a turkey. But you got to shoot a little bitty ball
This
at
is Denise.
100 yards.
While your party is reached.
No. They told me they're going to have live turkeys and they're going to throw a bunch out and you just shoot. And
But this is people don't know what a turkey
get
shoot
up to
is.
6. There's a limit 6 per shooter. And one pig.
Okay. Now, you ain't going to misconstrue me.
Denise.
Hey, Denise.
Yes.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Can I ask you a question on this turkey and ham shoot that y'all going to have this Saturday?
Yes, sir, you can.
Okay. we really don't know what a ham shoot is. If you hit a certain thing, you can win a ham or a turkey.
Yes, sir.
What kind of weapons do you use?
What kind of what do we use?
What kind of weapons, guns do you use?
Oh, we use 12 and 20 gauge.
Can you use 22s?
No, sir.
No rifles? Okay. Do you have to hit stuff in the air or is it on the ground?
We've got a target set up, and that's what we use. Mounted to the ground.
It's on the ground?
Yeah, they stand up about...
Oh, wait a minute. You misconstrued me. I'm trying to tell my homie what it...
She told me we shoot a live pig. They grease it up with Vaseline or something.
See, I'm trying to teach my people what a ham shoot is. They don't know what a ham shoot is.
Oh.
Well, I was trying to explain it to them what the ham and the turkey shoot is. You can win a ham if you hit this target. It's going to be on the ground. And it's going to be about 150 yards away, or how far away will it be?
90 feet away.
90 feet?
90.
90. So that would be more or less 50 yards.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody going to have some high-powered buckshot shots in it. Or can they bring their own weapon, or you can rent one where y'all at?
If they've got their own weapon, that's fine. If they don't, there's going to be some there, but we do furnish all the shells. Oh,
okay? All the shells is going to be furnished. So you bring your weapon, but you got to buy the shells from you guys.
Yeah, because each shot's $5 a shot.
Mm-hmm.
And so that'll...
Is that vodka or bourbon?
Well, you want 20 shots just right. I mean, $20 worth of shots already. Because you know you ain't going to hit it, but you might.
You might.
Yeah. Well, is this going to be a little plastic ball that they're going to be shooting? Or is it going to be a hen egg or something?
You won't be shooting at a hen egg.
Oh, it's just going to be a little target out there?
Yeah, plastic, it's a paper target that'll be sitting out there.
Okay. And who gets the most buckshots in it is going to be the winner?
The one that gets it in the bullseye.
Okay, that's going to be interesting. Do you have to be a certain age to to get you the shotgun and the buckshot? I mean, the shells?
No.
So if my son, he's 16, if he wanted to shoot, I can pay for him a shot too?
Yeah, my 11 and 13-year-old boys go out there and shoot.
Yeah, them boys are pretty good too, ain't they? Okay. Well, you have taught me and my tribe of people what a turkey shoot really is. I know that you could win something, but I didn't know the target was going to be on the ground.
Well, it's not directly on the ground, but it's not something we throw up in the air.
Okay, so it's going to be right off the ground. You got a shot to shoot it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds pretty interesting.
And every time you shoot, you get entered in a drawing to win a gun case mount that hooks onto the four-wheeler that was donated to us by Jed's Tires.
Okay, but can you win? But you're gonna win the ham, or you can also win this little gun case.
Mhm.
That's pretty.
If you're the winner of the shots, you either get a ham or turkey, and then every time you shoot, you're entered into winning a gun case.
Okay, and you get higher up on the shooting.
Mhm.
Until it's all elimination then.
Yep.
Okay. Will that target be moved back a little bit more?
No.
It stays right there.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, listen, is it Bobby? I mean, what was your name?
Denise.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Denise, thanks you a lot. There's a lot of people didn't know what that really was.
Oh, okay.
All right. And have a blessed night, madam.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Denise.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Rose, anything else you want to ask me before I...
No, I was letting you dig your own well.
Well, I was because, my people, we need to know what a turkey and a ham shoot is.
Well, they told me they have about 40 or 50 live turkeys flopping around. They have one little greased baby pig. And
I wonder if you can spear chug. I wonder if you can throw spears at one of those things out there.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing taken. But I just wonder if you throw rocks at it, or you just had to use shotguns. I got some brothers that can throw rocks at that far away.
I used to throw spears.
Oh, you ain't never been no spearman in your life. Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, Matt Doyle, hey, time flies when you're having a damn good time, doesn't it?
Yes.
It means it's about time to go, if you ask me.
Me too. I've got a pain in the you-know-what right now. I've been around you just a small length of time today. And I'm looking forward to having the same pain tomorrow, if I was willing.
Hey, Matt Doyle, you ought to go volunteer out at Dixie Day Spay as much as Betty's done for you, you know.
What would you want me to do? Hold the pets while she
neutered the poor old animal and took his balls out?
Yeah.
And came and picked him up and brought him back. Didn't even charge you.
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
So you need to go out there to the volunteer auxiliary that does stuff for Dixie Day Spay, and
she's also over this of saving the adopt a pet before they get euthanized.
Yeah.
How do you call it? Euthanized.
Euthanized.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a number to call to help out there. You can go see. You can go out there to Dixie Day Spay, but to volunteer out there, you need to call. The phone number is 457-2519. That's 457-2519, and you get to do all kinds of stuff. That's Beth Foster, and of course she's been in here with us with Lindsay Smith and a couple other folks that are promoting the Cleveland for No Kill City. And we're almost there, brother. We're almost getting where we're. Sounds like we're getting about. Maria called in earlier, and they did a thing out at Jordan's Barbecue on Saturday.
Ooh, I know that was nice.
See if you'd answer your damn phone, I'd have had you some barbecue or some Chinese food on Saturday.
All you had to do was blow your horn. See, that's how you do your little black people.
Last time I even went out there to
yeah, go ahead and tell your lie. Little white lie.
The Chic Shack. Remember, I was going to buy the Shake Shack and call it the Chic Shack and have my girls dressed in those sheets.
Okay. You was going to take me out there, huh?
No, we went out to the Shake Shack and bought you some food back, and then you weren't even there. You're damn in their bed, asleep, wouldn't even come to the door, and so I had to go drive that food home.
Well, I was sick, man. What do you think? Somebody had a wooden stake in their chest cavity. That hurts.
Well, we'll talk about that some more tomorrow, too.
Alrighty, then.
Right now, we're going to make like a sewer and get the out of here.
Be hitting the trip. And I'd like to add to this, my Clevelanders, don't forget, we're going to use the Superman technique in the morning. And we're going to get up. We'll have another volunteer that's going to help us later on in the week. But tomorrow, the Matador is going to get somebody to use the Superman technique, getting up tomorrow where we can share some wonderful vitality together. My red and corpuscles, let's strive together as one.
Red and white corpuscles?
Yes.
You left the white out.
I did say red and white. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
If anybody knows what the hell he's talking about, call
red
me. Red
and white corpuscles.
No, I mean the Superman wake-up technique.
Yeah, that's what you have to do like this. They know what I'm talking about.
Well, welcome back, Matador. You crazy little bastard.
Hey, quit that now. Good night, Cleveland.
I'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
All right, Superman.
Bye-bye. It's the Matador, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go over and see if I can find me
I know, you got to get something to eat. Well, we've had a big time today. Matador's back in rare form as usual. So we're just glad to have him back. And I'm going to get out of here and make like a sewer. Get ready for Doug Mizell with Happy Tracks coming on here about 7 o'clock. Fro Daddy's got to go next door to the Rush and work out so I can go home and eat something. That's what it's all about. Just breaking even, brother. Just breaking even. Folks, be cool, my babies. Be cool. It's 6 o'clock straight up. And I'm out of here. I'll see you mañana at 3 o'clock. In the afternoon, early morning. Rodez got to go. I know I'll see y'all, mostly tell all. Peace.
No dealers allowed.
Jackson Catnapper, family owned and operated in Cleveland since 1933, offering the best with over 70 styles of recliners, sofas, electronic lift chairs, full living room packages. Call Mike now at 961-7239 because Jackson Catnapper now offers sales to the public the first and third Saturday of every month. That's right, the first and third Saturday of every month from 8 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. Or call Mike at 961-7239. Or go see him the first and third Saturday of each month at 1911 King Edward Avenue, just across from the main plant. Jackson Catnapper, family owned and operated in Cleveland since 1933. 961-7239.
No dealers allowed.
Financial Recovery, licensed and bonded collection agency, located right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Give them a call at 423-473-7670. Small town service with big city results. A full service medical, commercial, retail, and individual collection service. Celebrating 10 years in business. Call Financial Recovery at 423-473-7670 to help you with your accounts receivable and past due invoices. Financial Recovery, 423-473-7670.
At Buy Here, Pay Here USA, under the blimp, we would like to invite you to a better car buying experience. We have a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty, and ask about our auto pay program where you can earn free oil changes every 90 days for the life of your loan. We have small down payments and we'll even finance your sales tax and tag. Carfax is available, and in most cases, we'll have you driving away in your new car in less than an hour. Visit one of our 2 convenient locations in Cleveland or Dayton today, or visit us online at buyherepayhereusa.com or call us at 877-794-A-CAR.
When you buy or sell or pawn,
you can't go wrong at U.S. Money Shops.
When money's tight, you'll be alright.
'Cause relief's inside at U.S. Money Shops.
Glocks, Glocks, and more Glocks. U.S. Money Shops has just received a large selection of pre-owned Glock 22s and 23s, all 3rd generation with 3 magazines and night sight, starting at just $399. $399! These Glocks will not last long at these prices.
On with us.
We'll earn your trust.
Sell to us without any fuss. Buy from us.
You can rely on us.
At U.S. Money Shops, there is no shortage of guns. So if you're looking for the best deal on firearms, then check us out first. U.S. Money Shops. Wide selection, great prices. So hurry on down to one of our 9 convenient locations. Visit us online at usmoneyshops.com for the one nearest you.
Buy or sell or pawn today. The better way at U.S. Money Shops.
U.S. Money Shops. Buy, sell, pawn, we do it all.
Yeah, here at Whoop 99.9 FM and WOOPFM.com. On the Frodaddy Show, me and the Matador only pushing out one boy, and that's our boy Travis Godfrey with TG Sales and Promotions, because without him, we wouldn't have our shirts, would we, Matador?
You got that right. I mean, those are some pretty nice shirts, Frodaddy, I do have to say. Who was the designer on that?
Why, me and you probably. Hey, by the way, who's the short guy on here? Can you tell which one that is? Is that me or you?
What are you talking about?
Somebody gonna have to get the shirt to find out. Check him out, TravisGodfrey.com, or call Travis at 593-7276. TG Sales and Promotions, they've served teams and organizations and businesses in the Cleveland area since 1990. They do all the schools, sporting events, team uniforms, screen printing, just like our shirts. That's what you call screen print, Matador. You know what that means?
Yeah, screen print. Yeah.
Yeah, and they put it on a shirt for you.
You got any more of those shirts in your back?
No, man, you gave them all away. Well, if you want business cards, signs, banners, corporate apparel, embroidery items, promotional items, websites, and even trophies and awards, call Travis, 593-7276, just like we did at Whoop. For me and the Matador, you know you want a shirt.
And you can bet it's going to be a Stone Gas.
Ah, the sounds of summer. If you had a pool, from Matthews Pool and Spa Company, 902 Sahara Drive in Cleveland, Tennessee. Call them at 423-476-4521 and get the pool or spa of your dreams. Do it now, Cleveland. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years right here in Cleveland, Tennessee, with over 75 years of total experience in the installation of pools and spas. So check out Matthews Pool and Spa for your new pool, spa, or any accessories you may need for a pool or spa you already have. Check them out here in Cleveland on Sahara Drive, 476-4521. Look out, kids, I'm gonna jump. Woo!
WOOP LP, Cleveland, Tennessee.
This is Dr. Livingston. Of course, it's been a long time since you heard my voice or anything, but I'm going to multitude some words to you today about character, the impact on having a character. Sometimes the characters that we have can be overwhelmed by wild intuitions. I'm just going to give you just a briefing on the psychology and having the gift that you have by having a psychiatrist. Do you know, having a psychiatrist, in some cases, they had seen a psychiatrist as a personal savior, so to speak. Because the individual that was needing a psychologist, he found out that it was pretty plain and simple what he needed to open up new doors for him. But anyway, I'm just giving you a briefing in what it's going to be about. Dr. Livingston here and Reverend Seymour are going to be having a great conference here within the next couple of weeks at Lee College. And we're going to invite you all over. And I'm going to ask Reverend Seymour to give us a pointer on what it's going to be like.
I used to laugh at all the songs about the remnant life, the night so long and gloomy.
things I don't see aren't the part of this life that endears it to me. If that's the price I have to pay by doing things my own way, then it's what I'll have to do somehow, till I find my way back to my heart. For there's no one but me gonna take my part. It's too early to say that it's over, or to find we can make a new start. It's too early to say, till I find my way back to my heart. I thought at least we'd meet again, since we have been the best of friends and lovers to each other. Meet again and speak our minds, force no issues, turn no blind eye toward the road that lies ahead. But it seems that I missed you by coast and sun. When time gets so short, so what turns to so long? I cannot keep your love inside. It's a flame I